Can we expect the U.S. child migrant crisis to improve? The number of migrants arriving at the U.S.-Mexican border this year is on pace to be the highest in 20 years, U.S. officials say, a rise that includes an increase of unaccompanied children. How it started. Children have been trying to go into the U.S. for many decades, and some say it all started in World War II. But in 1984, Harold W. Ezell, who was then director of Western Region of Immigration, implemented a policy under which a detained immigrant child could be released to parent or legal guardian. As a result, children were detained for very long periods of time, and sometimes they were never picked up. Who is Jenny Flores, and what did she do? In 1985, a 15-year-old girl named Jenny Flores from El Salvador was apprehended after she attempted to cross the U.S.-Mexico border. She was then put into an adult prison where she was strip-searched on a regular basis. This caused a lawsuit filed by the Center of Human Rights and Constitutional Law. In 1997, the Flores Agreement started, stating it set standards for the detention of minors by prioritizing them for release to their families and those in custody to be placed in the least restrictive environment possible. The 2014 surge. During 2014, the U.S. government recorded a huge rise in children trying to cross the border. Commonly known as the surge, kids from El Salvador, Guatemala, and Honduras took up the high percentage of those trying to come into the U.S. Most of the unaccompanied minors were teenagers, but many were younger. According to the U.S. Customs and Border Protection, almost 70,000 unaccompanied children were taken at the border in 2014 alone. What caused the surge? There are many reasons why so many children and families wanted to come into the U.S. The most popular reasons were lots of gang violence in their hometowns, to smuggle drugs across, good treatment of children, and the economic opportunity. So what do detention centers even look like? As you can see, these are no living conditions for anybody. People are sleeping on the ground with no blankets, and limited amounts of mattresses are supplied. Also, these facilities cost American taxpayers $4.5 million or more daily. So what's happening today? Since the start of 2021, the number of children at the U.S. border has increased from roughly 380 to now over 3,500 children. The chart to the right shows the number of migrant children seen on the U.S.-Mexican border. In 2020, you can see a big dip because that's when the pandemic happened, and now, since we're easing off of it, it's going up again in 2021, and we can expect those numbers to keep rising steadily.